Now, Matthew, this is a little section we're calling Fun with Fender. Do you want
with Fender,
Do you want to
yes.
explain sort of briefly what's going on here?
Okay, where to start? Well, we're big fans of Sam Fender here.
Love him.
At Radio X.
The Fender Bender.
The Fender Bender, as we call him. Especially fans of his song Hypersonic Missiles. Mm-hmm. And you've taken to giving him the introduction of Whoosh, What's That in the Sky?
It's some hypersonic missiles by Sam Fender, yes.
And then he recorded his own Whoosh.
Yes.
But can we hear that now?
I'm Sam Fender, and you're listening to Radio X. Whoosh.
There you go. That's the baffled voice of Sam Fender, who was asked to say whoosh with no context.
We were killing time at that point.
Good to hear. Good to hear that our radio show means a lot to the station, that you were just killing time by getting Sam Fender to do in-jokes from the show.
Just hanging out with Sam Fender. We were watching videos of Limmy. And then I asked him to do that.
Okay, right. Listen, can you just at least pretend like you care about this show?
Come on, Vin. You can't watch videos of Limmy before you get to this show's
Very funny.
admin.
Very, very funny.
He's great, Limmy. Don't get me wrong.
Love Limmy.
Anyway, we put a request out to record a short audio play based on Whoosh, What's Out in the Sky, Hypersonic Missiles, after a listener called Peter recorded a Whoosh, What's That in the Sky.
Yeah, it was Peter's one was quite mad. You can hear it on the podcast from a couple of weeks ago. And we've had a few more in since. So we're going to play a few of those now.
Yes.
In a section we're calling Fun with Fender. We've not got a jingle, but because it's basically jingles anyway. We don't need a jingle for it.
Well, should I give one a go?
Okay. Give it a go.
Fun with Fender.
Pretty
Whoosh.
good. Pretty good.
That's good. That's
If
strong.
you could clip that up, including Vin saying pretty good, interrupting me halfway through, that would be great.
Yep.
So, Dave writes, he emailed us, he says, howdy lads.
Thank you, Dave.
I was listening to last week's Crunch and Crumble ramblings on my drunken stumble home yesterday evening, and this morning I woke up without memory of the walk. Sounds like Dave has got a bit of a problem, but that's okay.
Oh, Dave.
Dave, we've all done it. This afternoon I realised I'd recorded something and simply titled it Whoosh.
This is him drunk doing this?
This is him drunk as a skunk. Since I didn't remember I'd been listening to the pod on my walk, I didn't make the connection until I listened to the radio play at the beginning of the episode on the 1st of September, and realised I'd simply recorded my own whoosh. Feel free to add it to your collection of whooshes. Well, I've not heard this.
No, me neither.
So this is Dave, drunk out of his mind, on his own, walking home, recording whoosh.
Whoosh. Whoosh.
Oh my God! It sounds like he's in the toilet, doesn't it?
It sounds like he is. He's sat on the toilet. Is what it sounds like. It sounds like he's sat on the toilet doing what he needs to, and he's just thought, I'm gonna record a whoosh.
Whoosh. Whoosh.
I just hope he's making that noise with his mouth.
I hope so as well.
But if not, quite impressive.
If not, Britain's Got Talent. Yeah. I know they're doing Champion of Champions, but next series the punters couldn't get involved. If you can do that with any other part of your body apart from the mouth, Dave, get yourself on. That's got golden buzzer written all over it. Can we do another one?
Yeah, let's do one from Brian, shall we?
Brian sent in 2 though, right?
Yeah, let's do his first one.
Let's do Brian, but this is from Brian Shelf.
Brian Shelf. Very strong name.
Strong name.
Very strong name. I hope it's his real name. Brian Shelf says, I've sent a one-man audio play about Sam Fender. I cannot wait.
Here we go.
I'm Sam Fender, and you're listening to Radio X.
What on earth was that? Did you hear that?
Oh, that whoosh. Yeah. Oh, don't worry. It's probably just Sam Fender on Radio X.
That was... Right, firstly...
Oh, Brian Shelf, the production values of that
was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Brian Shelf, listen, the way Vin's been acting recently, his attitude's, not been great.
No, not ideal.
I say we get Shelf in.
Look.
Listen, Vin.
Does that scare you that we've got people like Shelfie out there
I
who
would understand that decision.
are willing to do that? He would come in as an intern, no problem, old Shelfie. That's incredible. The play, it's a whole play. It was haunting.
Yeah.
So I guess Sam Fender was outside that couple's window, right?
I think so. So there's sort of hooting of owls. And by the way, he's doing this all himself. There's no one else coming in. There's hooting first.
Yes.
Then he's taken Sam Fender's voice himself. It's absolutely amazing.
Oh, I loved it.
Shall we hear from the man himself?
Yes, please.
This is Sam Fender. Will we talk?
Blue Monday. Ed Gamble and Matthew Crosby.
Sam the Fender Bender Fender. It was Sam Fender night on Wednesday. He was in live with Gordon Smart and he did an album playback with John Kennedy. He has not graced us with his presence, of course, even though I think we probably talk about Sam Fender more than any other show on the station.
I think that's fair to say. We're constantly chatting about the Fender Bender.
Yes.
We've got this new feature, Fun with Fender.
Yes.
Why has he not come into the studio? And mainly it's because we don't show up to our shows. That's
true.
We're pre-recording this.
We're pre-recording today. Maybe he's turned up to the studio. Maybe it's just him sat in the studio listening to this. So sorry, Sam, we couldn't make it today. Now, obviously, I say whoosh, what's out in this guy, hypersonic missiles, when we play Sam Fender's track of the same name. So listeners have been recording little audio plays based on that catchphrase.
Yes, we had a very strong one from Brian Shelf.
Yes, we did. And I'm told now that we've got another one from Brian Shelf.
I can't wait.
Who sent
This is
in-
like Christmas. Double Shelf.
Do you want to hear it?
Yeah.
Of course I do.
Oh, look, there's the consultant.
The whole thing in medical waste.
I'm terribly sorry to bother you, sir.
What do you want?
I seem to be having a bit of a problem with this old coma patient's heartbeat.
It sounds perfectly fine to me.
Well, if you don't mind using my stethoscope, just have a listen, sir.
If I must shift up, I'll pull up his shirt. That's quite simple. His heart has just done a whoosh. You've had Radio X on there. It's one of the effects of Sam Fender's old hypersonic missiles. In a second or so, the old heart meter will play the chorus and his heart will stop and there'll be another big whoosh. And Bob's your uncle.
Oh my God!
Whoosh.
Still going.
Yep, he's back. Does it to them all.
Goodness gracious, you really are a genius, sir.
I suppose I am.
That is genius.
That was something else.
I was swept away by that. Brian Shelf is a talent.
Brian Shelf he puts me in mind of a young Kenny Everett. He can do all the voices.
The posh consultant. I really like that character.
They were fully realised characters as well. The posh consultant, the coma patient, even the coma patient. You saw the coma patient. This was something else. He had the background sound of our own show.
He had the chorus on the the heart monitor.
Someone's heart monitor playing the chorus of hypersonic missiles. It was.
Oh.
It had so much.
When we asked for these, I'll be honest, I don't mean to belittle you listeners, but I was not expecting anything good.
No, I was expecting, hello lads, enjoy the show, whoosh.
Whoosh.
That's what I was expecting. I wasn't expecting a man like Brian Shelf to come along.
Thank you so much, Brian. Any more you want to do, that's fine, because not only are they brilliant, it really takes the heat off us talking time.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. We've got lots
And
of...
that sentence shows you why I shouldn't talk too much. I said it really takes the heat off us talking time.
It really takes... That's a very good point.